Good morning, students. In the last session, we have studied about the interest on partners drawing, how it has been calculated under direct method. So, let us discuss here about the second method, that is how the interest on partners drawing will be calculated under product method. Under this method, interest is calculated on the total product of the various drawings made by the partner during the accounting period at a specific rate of interest for 1 unit of outstanding period, say a month. Now, what do you mean by this? If you take the previous slide, that is under direct method, only one amount will be provided, given to calculate, whereas under product method, the different time span will be given where a partner has been withdrawn the amount in various intervals of time. Say for example, in the year 2018 and 19 financial year, Mr. A, in the month of July, he has withdrawn 3,000 rupees. In September, again he has been withdrawn 2,000 rupees. Maybe in the month of December, he has again withdrawn 1,000 rupees. Something like this. Here under product method, various amounts will be withdrawn at a different period of time interval. May say we call it as a month basis. Now here what happens is only one interest rate will be provided, and based on that the calculation has to be made. That is nothing but product method. Now this product method is important for your 6-mark question, okay, in your annual examination. Even in the year 2019 and this year 2020 also, they have asked under product method only, so that this method is very important. Now, what is the formula to calculate interest on drawings under product method? That is nothing but interest is equal to product into rate into 1/12. Now, let us go for the problem now. Samatha and Sudiksha are partners in a firm. Samatha's drawing for the year 2018-19 are given as under. Rupees 4,000 on 1/6/2018, Rupees 6,000 on 30th 9/2018, Rupees 2,000 on 30th 11/2018, Rupees 3,000 on 1/1/2019. Calculate interest on Samatha's drawings at 8% per annum for the year ending 31st March 2019 under product method. Now, before solving the sum, we need to know what is our financial year provided. Now, it is clear in the sum that the financial year is 2018 and 19. Okay, now how the calculation begins? It begins from 1st April 2018 to 31st March 2019. Now, different amounts has been withdrawn in different time intervals. Now, Samatha has withdrawn 4,000 on 1/6/2018. That means in June month. 6,000 on 30th 9. It is at the end of September. 2,000 again in the month of November end. 3,000 on 1st January 2019. That means in 4 different times Samatha has withdrawn the amount. Now, how the calculation begins? Before doing the sum, we have to keep the things ready, saying that what is our financial year, that is 1st April 2018 to 31st March 2019 is a financial year. That we have to keep it in mind. Now, what is, I have written a mark here, calculations over here, interest on drawings under product method. Now, there are 4 columns: date, amount, period, that is n months, and the product. Now, what is the first date? That is 1/6/2018. The amount is 4,000 rupees. Now, come back to the working note. When he has been withdrawn the amount 1/6/2018, that means 1st June 2018, he has withdrawn rupees 4,000. Now, our calculation begins from 1st June because he has withdrawn on June 1st itself. That means the June month will be considered. Now, we'll start with the counting. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. That means total period of time will be 10 months. You have to keep it in mind, when the partner withdraws the amount in the beginning of the month, the amount will be calculated from that month itself. That is why it is 10 months. If you multiply 4,000 into 10, you will get 40,000. Okay, now next amount will be 6,000, that is 30th 9 2018 I have written. That means 9 in the sense starts with September. Okay, September last week he has been withdrawn. Okay, so our count begins from October, November, December, January, February and March. So that means 6 months. So I'll go once again. 30th 9 means it is September month. So since the amount has been withdrawn at the end of the month, we will not consider September. We'll go with October. So the calculation starts from October, November, December, January, February and March. That means 6 months. Okay, so 6 into 6,000 is nothing but 36. The next is 30th 11 2018, that is 2,000 has been withdrawn. 30th 11 means it is November. He has withdrawn the amount at the end of November. Okay, that means will not consider November month. Now where the calculation begins? From December, January, February and March. That is nothing but 4 months will be calculated. That is 4 into 2,000, it is 8,000 rupees. Now the next amount is withdrawn on 1/1/2019. Okay, that is in the beginning of January. So how many months again? It is January, February and March. That means 3 months calculation. 3,000 into 3 is nothing but 9,000. Now what is our formula? Total product into rate into 1/12. Now we have to take the total of the product. 40,000, 36,000, 8,000 and 9,000 will get 93,000. So we'll apply the same for the formula. Interest is equal to total product into rate into 1/12. Total product is nothing but 93,000. Rate that is given here, drawings is 8% per annum. That is nothing but 8/100 into 1/12. So that will get 620 as our answer. This same question was asked in 2020 as well, annual question paper sum. We'll go with the next sum. Illustration 2. Lali and Kavya are partners in a firm. Lali's drawings for the year 2018-19 are given as under. Rupees 5,000 on 1/4/2018, 8,000 on 30th 6/2018, 3,000 on 1/12/2018, 2,000 on 31st 3/2019. Calculate interest on Lali's drawings at 10% per annum for the year ending 31st March 2019 under product method. So first stage is about the financial year, that is 2018 and 19, which begins from 1st April 2018 and ends with 31st March 2019. Now what is the first amount or the date? That is 1/4/2018. That is they had withdrawn 5,000 rupees. Now 1/4 is nothing but April. Now the counting will begin from 1st April to 31st March 2019. So how many months? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March. Total 12 months. So we have written 12. So 5,000 into 12 is nothing but 60,000. Next amount is withdrawn on 30th 6 2018, that is 8,000 rupees. 30th 6 in the sense June, at the end of June month they have withdrawn 8,000. So what we do, will not consider June. The calculation begins from July. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. How many months? It is 9 months. Okay, starts with July. So 8,000 into 9 is nothing but 72,000. One is the next withdrawal, 3,000 rupees on 1/12/2018. That means in the month of December they have been withdrawn. It is in the beginning of the December. That is why we will consider the calculation from December. December, January, February and March. That means 4 months. So 3,000 into 4 is nothing but 12,000. What is the next? They have withdrawn 31st 3 2019. That means end of March. Do we consider that? No. This calculation will come for the next financial year. That is 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020 the calculation will begin. So there is no interest in the month of March because they have withdrawn the amount at the end of the day 31st March 2018. So the product will be 0. Now what is the next procedure? We have to take the total. So 60,000, 72,000, 12,000. If we add all these things, we'll get 1,44,000. Now apply for the formula. So interest is equal to total product into rate into 1/12. Now how much is the total product? Is 1,44,000. What is the rate? Rate is 10%, 10/100 to 1/12. That means we'll get 1,200 rupees. So I've given one more sum that is for your calculation. The question was asked in 2019. Kindly go through.